Is there anything that I can use to keep the mic adjusted to me? Oh my god. Maybe I can repurpose these pop filters. This might work, actually. It broke even more. It works! Testicle, testicle. I got a response back from my previous video that I've done where I was talking about what you guys are interested in, you know? Well, I asked a question. It's from a buddy of mine online, and well, he didn't specifically say what he was interested in because apparently he's trying to avoid watching the things that he always watches because it was pretty much like a distraction that he gave to himself so that he doesn't have to think about next week. I don't really know what that means, but I can tell that it's just a way to forget about your problems, right? And you pretty much want to confront whatever that problem is. Like you want to make a difference for yourself, is all I'm assuming here from what he has said. But he also added that what we used to do together online was something that was very important to him. Now, he specifically said something that I used to do. Wait, what did he say? Let me be specific. Something that I've done in the past genuinely impacted him. Something that I've done. The thing is, the live streams that I've done is me pretty much frantically hiding behind other people, making sure that they are talking to each other rather than I'm the one who's going to initiate the whole conversation and all that. Mostly because I have nothing to say. I am not creative nor am I original. This is not me trying to be humble. I am a robot, essentially. I can only copy people. I figured out the hard way that I have no originality with anything that I do. I'm always following the steps of other people, and it's not something that I want to keep doing. Wait, hold on. I'm ranting about myself now. Oh, they're both perfect. Okay. I have 2 perfect rabbit carcasses. What I wanted to say was that live stream was good because of the people who were attending it. Not because of what I was doing. I think a lot of people don't realize that a lot of live streams don't work if there are no audiences interacting with the person, if that makes sense. Especially my type of live stream, where the focus is on the conversation rather than whatever I'm doing. I'm not the center of attention. It's the people that adds the flavor to whatever topic that we're discussing. I love that about what we do. It was always something that I look forward to every weekend, but it's the journey of getting there. The journey of having to make sure that everybody's talking to each other. That was my job, right? So in a way, maybe I was doing something to help people connect, but in regards to entertainment, I don't think I was doing much. It was teamwork. It worked because everybody was there. And I don't think that ever changed. That was something that was very consistent. And I'm very grateful for that, you know? For a person who is completely dependent on whoever is watching at the time for like a content. I'm very fortunate to have people who decided to stick around. Otherwise, there's really nothing to look forward to when it comes to my live streams. Of course, I add a few jokes here and there, but you know. Fuck! I missed? I'm trying to aim for his asshole. Are you? There we go. So sure, I'll take the kind words, but I also want to remind everybody that if you had a great time with me in the past, it's probably not because of me. It's probably because of the people who were there. It was a party, you know? I was just a host. We had a great time because people were there. And if you enjoyed that, then you gotta be with the people. You might enjoy hanging out with, you know, a bunch of people that you've probably never spoken to before. If you give it a chance, that is. If you let it happen. Oh, it's a hawk! Well, hello. I also don't want to make it sound like I'm also, devaluing my existence. Of course, if I didn't do what I did, then everybody wouldn't be there. But at the same time, we can also remind ourselves that it was fun because people were there. Although my memory has soured throughout the years thanks to a small group of people that made the experience not so fun for me, I still loved existing in that moment, and a lot of people that I've met who I still kept as friends. I'm glad that I was there. I'm glad that I was streaming, and I do plan on getting back to it. I finally got the connection that I was talking about. I was talking about the Ethernet cable connection because my current room doesn't have it. But today I received the what do you call them? The power line adapter thing? The thing that magically connects your electricity cables to your Ethernet cables. Sorry, Ethernet outlet. And then you can have like another port somewhere in the house where there isn't any. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, that's all I want to say on that. And I'm very grateful that you sent me a response. Yes? He's got a house in China? He's got a house in China? How far away is it? In city? House in city? But it's all apartment.
It's one level. It's really, really high.
Oh, you want me to say it in a video? And then you can send a video. So that we can be good to him, and then in the future, maybe we'll need his. Why is he getting money? He's the one that bought a house.
Yeah, he moved, so we celebrate for him.
For buying a house? How about us? Where's our money? Is it a big house? Damn. Jelly's uncle bought himself a house in China, which is unthinkable, especially in a city, because of the population density and man, the property value and shit must have been so expensive. Sometimes I feel like Jelly doesn't realize how rich she is. To be honest, I wouldn't have been able to own this place if it wasn't for Jelly's family. I owe so much to that side of the family. I feel like all the bad luck that I've had in the first half of my life is kind of compensating me now. I mean, I can't say that I'm living a perfect life. I'm very happy, but as a human being, I will keep wanting more, and of course I want more things. What are we following? What did I kill? I don't even know what I'm shooting at. Is it a squirrel? It is a squirrel. Okay. Nope. It died. That means pelt for me. I'm like a serial killer in this game. I know I'm rambling, but while I got you guys here, let me talk about a different thing. I don't know how many of you keep up with what goes on in the YouTube communities or whatever the online world is discussing nowadays, but since that's like the only thing I could do while I'm working, I'm very aware of how I'm trying to look for a different word other than manosphere. If I'm talking to a normal person, how should I describe what's going on? There's a lot of boys who's feeling out of place because right now the entire world is pretty much in support. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh no, my stuff! So what stands out more online nowadays is the women issues, right? Women's safety, oh. Look at you neglecting your safety. Yeah, women's rights, like misogyny, all kinds of like women's stuff. And there's not a lot of men's stuff being discussed. Us men, we didn't really sort anything out for ourselves, and then we kind of just pretended like we all know what we're doing. And then now that the focus is on women, I guess a lot of guys feel neglected. We never addressed our own issues, but now that women are addressing their issues, some of the boys feel left out and they look for guidance. And when they look for guidance, what they find is Jordan Peterson, who is a world-renowned psychologist. Is he? I don't know. Psychiatrist, right? He has a degree in the expensive medicine. And Andrew Tate, who's recently been arrested. Like, I don't want to go too in depth about it. It's just, I listened to a lot of discussions as to why these things are happening. Like, people are looking to these type of people who may not necessarily like an entirely positive examples. I was looking for a better word. And I often hear people talking about the lack of father figures. Boys looking at other boys and learning from them on, how to deal with our own issues, boys' issues. And it got me thinking. I had a stepfather, but I didn't necessarily like him. But I still had a father figure growing up. Something was shining. What was it? Oh! Something is smelly over there. What's that? I'm gonna pew pew at them. Pew! Pew! I'll kill them? They must have been having a chat and I killed them. I wonder if I didn't have that father figure. Like, how different would I have been? The thing with that too is, I think from the age of 3 until when I turned 11, that's when my mother remarried. She had boyfriends. Oh no, sorry. She only had one boyfriend, but it was like an on and off thing and it was so toxic and the guy was cheating and my mother tried to kill him. But I still had the male figure, although he was a bad example. I guess it's still useful to know that, well, having that bad example can be helpful. Because you know what not to do if you have a bad example. But I wonder if people lack any of that and they look to other, well, similar people thinking that they got it going on, like they got it right. I wonder if that's what they're thinking. And then we start reinforcing this idea that we gotta fend for ourselves, we gotta be strong, we gotta be not emotional. I think I'm like extra emotional for a guy. There's a good and bad in that. But most of the parts, I think the way I am led me to the right path. I didn't really stray into like a criminal life, or I don't know, be bad enough to profit from pretty much ruining other people's lives. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Having no father figure in your life, how much does that change a person? Because I feel like a mother could fill in the role, but she would be too busy. I don't know. I don't know. This is a topic. Let me know how you feel.
One little monkey jumping on the bed. He falls off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. Doctor say, no more monkey jumping on the bed. Say, hello, daddy. I'm trying to pooing, but I can't poo. I'm trying so hard to pooing, and I'm really, really sleepy. Oops.